What is going on, YouTube? This is RedHorseNoggle coming at you guys with another video here on the channel for you guys. Before we even start with this video, I want to wish you guys a happy new year. Yes, 2020 is officially here. We are officially in a new decade. And what better way to start off this decade on this channel with a little bit of Black Ops 3 gameplay here for you guys. I can't tell you how much I miss this game, guys. Not only because it was just a good game as a whole, and it was literally the last Call of Duty that I actually enjoyed playing on a daily basis, not only just solo, but with my friends as well. Not only do I miss this game just for the simple fact that it was just a good Call of Duty game as a whole, this is the game that actually helped kickstart my channel, or I started my channel with this game. So this game holds a very special place in my heart. To see where I am now in terms of my channel and how much I've grown in these past few years because I started this YouTube channel with this game, it's remarkable in my opinion. I know I sound ridiculous right now praising Black Ops 3, even though it wasn't everyone's favorite Call of Duty, but even though this Call of Duty was definitely not the best Call of Duty of all time, this Call of Duty definitely holds a special place in my heart. But anyways, guys, getting back on track to what I wanted to get into in this video, we are going to be talking about Black Ops, just not Black Ops 3 specifically, but today we're going to be talking about let's just say my personal wish list for Call of Duty 2020 or Black Ops 5 or whatever they're going to call this year's Call of Duty. Now, we all know that a good amount of people have given up on Modern Warfare as a whole, and that there's literally no glimmer of hope for the game. And essentially, pretty much everyone gave up on the game right now. So, what better way to start off 2020 than to talk about Treyarch's next game? Because apparently they're the only studio that knows how to make Call of Duty games now. Even though Black Ops 4 was utterly disappointing, there were some aspects that were good, but overall the game was pretty underwhelming. But here's the thing with Treyarch. At least they'll admit their mistakes, and they'll try and fix those mistakes. Maybe make some new mistakes along the way, but utterly, they will try and fix their mistakes. Now, the only thing that we know so far about COD 2020 or Black Ops 5 or whatever you want to call it, is that it'll definitely be boots on the ground, and there'll definitely be no jetpacks. As this tweet you see on the screen right now, David Vonderhaar still has PTSD from the backlash of jetpacks in Black Ops 3, even though it was the only good Call of Duty with jetpacks, if you ask me. That's just my opinion. You could think differently. I'm not going to bash you for it. But anywho, you might be asking, what is the first thing that you want with Black Ops 5 or Call of Duty 2020? Well, the first thing I would want in Call of Duty 2020 is for the game to take place in the Cold War era. We've already went to World War II plenty of times. We've gone to the future for the past few years now. It's time that we go back to the Cold War era. And when I mean go back to the Cold War era, I mean I want a Black Ops 1-esque game. We haven't gotten a Black Ops 1-esque game in a very, very long time. So bringing back that vibe that Black Ops 1 brought last decade, I should say now, would really be a nice change in the franchise. And I bet a lot of people would agree with me with the idea that the next Call of Duty should be similar to Black Ops 1. And it's pretty ironic since Black Ops 1 literally started out in 2010, and now we're here in 2020 talking about how you want you want a Black Ops 1 type-esque game to start off 2020. But that's just one of the things that are on my wish list for Black Ops 5 or Call of Duty 2020. But the next thing I would want in Call of Duty 2020 or Black Ops 5 is no more 150 health, and to put the stim shot as a tactical equipment. Sure, Modern Warfare is a piece of game, but one of the things they did right is put the stim shot as a tactical equipment, such to the point where you can't really depend on your stim shots since you only get 2 at a time, or 2 per life I should say. The 150 health was one of the biggest issues I had with Black Ops 4. I was fine with it in the beginning, but then as the game progressed through its life cycle, it tended to get worse. Gunfights were inconsistent, and to make matters even worse, you got Crash that would give 200 health to the rest of his team or himself if you're playing free for all. So it was just a lot of flip-flops in between gunfights, and gunfights were just inconsistent as a whole. So please Treyarch, please bring back 100 health. The 150 did not work. If this Call of Duty's time to kill was similar to another Call of Duty game, I would say Black Ops 3 personally. I thought Black Ops 3 had a pretty good time to kill, not too fast but also not too slow at the same time. So they got to find that gray area in between. So hopefully Treyarch executes that with the time to kill, because the time to kill was a huge problem in Black Ops 4. So hopefully they fix it in Black Ops 5. Next up on my wish list for Black Ops 5, I would love it if Treyarch brought back the gunsmith from Modern Warfare. I feel like the gunsmith was one of the good things about Modern Warfare in terms of creative class. The gunsmith brought a lot of customization for your weapon. There were a lot of attachments too, so Treyarch knows a thing or two about customization, since they're the ones who created the pick 10 system, which I would also love to see come back into Black Ops 5. But hopefully Treyarch finds some way to implement the gunsmith into the creative class system. Maybe do their own iteration of gunsmith, but along those lines, because gunsmith was actually one of the few things that I actually enjoyed about Modern Warfare, and is something that would like Treyarch to take their own spin on in Black Ops 5, maybe make it better or similar to Modern Warfare, because the more options a player has and for their playstyle, the better the game will be for that player. So more customization will equal more playstyles, just would give the player an enticement to play the game. And obviously you would want to keep the player count at a healthy number. So yeah, just more customization, bring back the gunsmith as a whole. Next up on the list for Black Ops 5 is no more limited time modes. If there's one thing that's very annoying about Modern Warfare, is the developers just taking out playlists and then replacing them with new ones. I don't know if it's because of Fortnite and the fact that they keep doing limited time modes and it works for them. That doesn't work with Call of Duty. If there's a playlist that people like, keep it. Don't replace it. And if you want to add new game modes, just put them in the regular rotation. I don't see why it's so difficult for these developers to understand. But anyways, limited time modes, literally out the window. You can have, maybe prop hunt and stuff, but no more of that limited time mode bullshit. Okay? Something huge on my wish list is an improved reward system. I want the battle pass gone. I don't care what people say. I think the battle pass is a ridiculous idea. It only works with free to play games. The battle pass is just an excuse for Activision to make more money at the end of their quarters. Because when I pay for a $60 game, I want as much out of the game as I can get. And with the battle pass, it's just an excuse to pay more money for content that's locked behind a paywall, such as a watch that shows your deaths, even though it should be on the scoreboard to begin with. We live in a day and age where challenges are obsolete and everything's locked behind a paywall, and if you want extra content, you're gonna have to pay for it. It's ridiculous, man. And I hope Treyarch brings back challenges in the next Call of Duty, because that's something we're missing out on. It's something that will entice people to play the game and force people to grind and play the game. And that's one of the issues with Modern Warfare, the fact that there's just no challenges or nothing. It's just the battle pass. You just play and that's it. You get rewards for your playtime, and that's about it. So hopefully Treyarch adds challenges back into Call of Duty, because that's something Call of Duty's missing out on right now. Last but not least on my wish list for Black Ops 5, it's just the fucking mini-map. I mean, is that too much to ask for? Just bring back the fucking mini-map, for God's sake. Just please. I highly doubt Treyarch is this stupid to not put the mini-map in the game, or just at least put some red dots on the mini-map, because that's all we want. It's not that hard. It's literally just a regular COD map that we've been using for the past decade. And put all the stats on the scoreboard too while you're at it. Yeah, do that too, please. So, anyways, guys, that's my whole wish list off the top of my head. It's not my final wish list. My wish list will be a lot longer than this, but I kind of condensed it just for this video. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like on the video. Comment down below your wishes for Black Ops 5 or Call of Duty 2020. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you suplex that subscribe button. I will be posting more content up soon on the channel. And yeah, Happy New Year's, guys. I'll see you guys later. This is RedHorseNoggle. Peace out, guys.